Hi, I'm T. It's so hard to see you. Are you smiling?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So I didn't know how to order my poetry, so I put it in chronological order of like when it happened to me, not when I wrote it. So we're gonna see how this works together. And if you get bored, just like, I don't know, make some sort of snoring noise and I will stop reading. When will I be crone? Part 1. When we were witches. I was 5 when my auntie told me that we were witches. She was already crone then, not yet 30, but unpretty and unwed, and yet not a maiden. I was sure that I would be like her, not like my mother, who was beautiful. My mother was beautiful, yes, and she knew every spell to switch her hips, to trip a man's gaze, to unfold his wallet like a ritual strip tease. My mother was mother, a swollen amphora for holding desire, tipping forth and overfull of flesh. I had no shimmy and I was smart and unskinny. I was always, always, always watching. And my eyes were for magic because the world wouldn't have me. My body was an apology for my parents' indiscreet romance, a sentence of distorted mirror. I was the product of an equation. Cornbread beauty queen plus stalwart civil servant equals something with a remainder that is also a reminder that disillusion is hereditary. Knees pointed in like skis, thighs girded apart by braces fit for skyscrapers. Soft pudge belly. A poly-blend hand-me-down smile with all my teeth showing to please, please, please be nice. One fist cocked under the chin, stubborn with a hint of, I am already so tired of this. My auntie left before the blood came, and she stole something of mine when she went, that important ugliness. I wonder if she took it to teach me a lesson about what to want. Don't you hate it when pretty girls act like it's such a fucking punishment? I've never read this one in public before. The Femme Sciences. When I was 12, Teen Vogue told me that mint green is my power color. So, obviously, I've only worn black ever since. But I often wonder how my world would have been different if I had just followed the instructions. Would I like Avril Lavigne and say things like, blank and blank are the secrets to my happy marriage? Dodge that fucking bullet. Magazines lie. We all know that the real art of femme science is knowing exactly which shade of lipstick to paint your vulva. Men may graze on the rainbow, but they will sit stay for a bulbous fuchsia clit, glossed with rage as nectar, dripping and sighing prettily in repose. Poison is an art, after all, and they say every woman loves a sadist. But what they really mean is that making men feel powerful and scared at the same time is the only way to win. Who, me? I've had sex with exactly 9 straight men. Honestly, they're all the same. They read Teen Vogue too. So they know to compliment the baby soft edge of my elbow and tell me I'd look amazing, cum splattered and dismembered in mint green, of course. Of course. Of course I can't think of my body without thinking of dicks. That's the second hot tip. Before you leave the house in the morning, ask yourself, Do I look like porn? Makeup can only take you so far in that regard. You gotta want it. You gotta want it more than you want to stay in your body as sovereign. It's a cliche, but your body is made for wanting if you do it right. Just follow the instructions. Soften the bile with whispers, hide your own dick in the closet, and never, ever feel whole. Thanks, y'all. Okay, this one is called Jane's Revenge, and I wrote it on the day that Roe was overturned about my own experience with a fake pregnancy clinic as a young person. Jane's Revenge. When I was 14, I did not have an abortion. At first, I tried to slouch into the sticky pleather of the chair, but it was not meant for slouching. The harsh ice of its steel legs pushed into my tender calves. It pushed too much. So I crossed my legs. What would you do with a baby, the woman asked. Her hair was frosted and she smelled like Heather Locklear, even though she was old already. Is there a baby, I asked. You didn't answer my question, the woman said. Her nails were not long and they were not shiny, and I felt sorry for her. I did not know how to say to the woman, like, duh, how will I know what to do with a baby unless there is a baby? Whatever. There is no baby. The point is, that woman with the not long nails and the not long hair, who I felt sorry for slouching, that woman called my mom. She called my mom and she said, you need to know about the baby. When my mom asked me, I said, what baby? And she said, what would you do? What would you do? What would you do with the baby? There is no baby. Who do you think you are? My mom said. Her nails were long and her hair was long, and she did not smell like television because she smokes cigarettes and watches television. You have no right, she said. I tried to cross my legs, I said. There is no baby. My mom, she pushed too much, and I could not stop thinking, you are so mad, you are so mad, you are so, so, so mad, because no one ever told you, what would you do? This poem, oh hi. This poem I wrote for my ex-wife, may she rest in peace. And by peace, I mean in Northern California with her girlfriend. On an organic farm. Have you ever heard of anything so lesbian in your life? Anyways. OCD is my love language. Some people here were at my wedding, by the way. Some people here were in my wedding, by the way. Okay, OCD is still my love language. If you fold the laundry, then I will know that you love me. But only if you know that muscle tees get folded 3 times and stacked in a pile with the neck facing south. Our marriage faces south. If you do the dishes, then I will know you love me, but only if you know that the knives go pointy side down in the basket. The point of our marriage is sharp edge down. If you walk the dogs, then I will know that you love me, but only if you know that the girl dog goes first. In our marriage, the bitch always goes first. If you take out the garbage, then I will know that you love me, but only if you know that the liner must be parachuted into the can and weighted. Our marriage is weighted. If you drive the car, then I will know that you love me, but only if you know that I only want to be a passenger. In our marriage, I only ever want to be a passenger. If you hang pictures on the wall, then I will know that you love me, but only if they hang without symmetry, but with equal weight and equal value. Our marriage hangs without symmetry. If you kiss me goodbye, then I will know that you love me. but only if you kiss me 3 times and no less and no more, unless more is called for. And if it is called for, then I mustn't have to tell you. Our marriage means I mustn't have to tell you. If you hold me while we sleep, then I will know that you love me, but only if you do not try to make me your spoon or be mine. In our marriage, there are no spoons. If you try to fuck me, then I will know that you love me, but only if you know that no means yes and yes means no. There is no yes in our marriage. If you leave me, then I will know that you love me, but only if you know that you must leave between 2 and 4 a.m. when we should be sleeping. In our marriage, you always leave when we should be sleeping. If you divorce me, then I will know that you love me, but only if you know that divorce means you gave up and I did not. Our marriage means giving up. If you say you never want to see me again, then I will know you love me, but only if you know that I will be haunted by the curve of your hip. It turns out that I will always be haunted by the curve of your hip. What is the age range in this room? Can I read something dirty? Are you guys offended?
I think you're good.
Yeah?
You're good.
Okay. All right. Is anybody offended? Raise your hand. All right. Cool. Great. Let's play Know You're Prettier.
No, you're.
Give me $1 and I'll make you feel powerless. But if you can make me feel powerless, I'll pay you. No, you're prettier. I turned your picture face down when I was masturbating because I was fucking tired of thinking about you. So I choked a girl between my thighs and turned until her face turned the perfect shade of, please let me lick your pussy. No, you're prettier. I don't know whether you were looking at my tits or my ass. I guess it doesn't matter because I blushed and stilted and I had to bite my lip to find a word. I should not be in public. No, you're prettier. You pulled the strap between your own thighs shaking and I said, how's this? And do you want more? And I like the way you spit when I said, I like to be bossed around when it's in my own best interest. No, you're prettier. You look so pretty when you say, feminists with rape fantasy guilt are such a cliche. Help me drape my bed in spandex and I'll hold you close and read your trauma. No, you're prettier. We are both so fucking skinny and it's like rib on rib and bone on bone, and I have such a boner for you that I don't even need skin. I know that I said no, but what I meant was, I like making you wait. No, you're prettier. I love how you think I wanted to cuddle. I wrote a whole book to get in your pants and then you moved in next door and married someone else. No, you're prettier. When you say, I don't know why it never happened for us, I say, I don't know either, but really, it's because I've always been scared to fuck you in the ass. I've never done that to a boy before. No, you were prettier. You like girls who want to get gangbanged, and I'm not into that. But hey, it's okay, baby. Every relationship has issues. No, you are prettier. Let's play I'm Shy. And isn't it funny that it's actually true? Because I can say these things to any reasonably fuckable stranger, but I can't say them to you. So no, you are prettier. How am I doing on time?
You're good.
Good. A couple more poems or one more poem?
100.
100. All right, cool. You guys are not not giving me the right answers. I only have two. Okay. Earthy as fuck. For EN March 2019. Persephone got taken down by a fucking pomegranate. Why does it seem so much easier to blame that treacherous fruit than to hold the two all-powerful male gods playing chicken with her fate accountable? Women are always being punished for their hunger. Have you been punished for yours? I can't know, don't know you well enough to assume, but I do. I mourn for both of us the way Demeter brings the falling leaves, bare aching trees. Not every goddess is mother, swollen with abundance, dripping nectar and compassion. And still, and yet, Jai Kalima, she knew even in the throes of bloodlust not to destroy what is most precious in this world. But is what is most precious a man who lives in a cave possessed? Apparently. Every woman loves a sadist. Sylvia Plath said that, you know. Well, almost. She is maybe our real mother. But let's play a different game instead. How about no more Mother May I? She already said yes, and I am so fucking tired of, who's your daddy? The girl child suffers from penis envy, says a man who won't sit on his own fucking couch. It is such a scam. We should teach her that she runs the room, owns the whole womb. Her pussy is God. Let's upholster her in fangs. The boy child cannot fathom that the mother has no phallus. He's really onto something. If we could just school him not to thrust himself, where he sees lack lies the vast expanse of everything. Okay, I'm gonna read my last one, and it's the poem that I read when I came here for open mic. It is my favorite poem to read to a queer audience, and it is for all of you. This poem is dedicated to all of you. Queer New Orleans. Trigger warning. This poem is not trauma sensitive. I saw that girl you fucked buying king cake in October. What the fuck were you thinking? I know you were tripping on Kratom, but she's a total gentrifier. I saw that boy you pegged at the yoga for LGBTQA bedwetters with scabies at the end of the world. Are you fucking kidding me? I know it was Mardi Gras, but he brought his emotional support possum. I saw that person you fisted smoking thumb drives outside the House of Blues. Seriously? I know you were on the rebound from your throuble, but they're mega basic. I ran into that person with the undesignated gender expression I dated, henceforth referred to by the initials P and Q at the Target in Metairie. I am the adult child of alcoholics, and not in a cute way. I ran into that student I made out with at the Drifter at a musical reprise of The Last Unicorn. I am the teacher who fucks their students. Oops. I ran into the other student I wanted to fuck but didn't at the OK bar during a suicide mourning party. I am never using Facebook Messenger again, and now I can't go into Bud Rips. I am a social pariah. Except, what's your weekend look like? Do you want to ride bikes and color coordinate our armpit hair? You can be bottom and I'll be switch, and you can be top after the Social Justice for Severed Heads Poetry March and Ice Cream Social. We don't wear hankies anymore. They don't fit in the too small pocket of a denim vest, but the black diamond patch means I have daddy issues. If you know that, so do you. The pink square means STD friendly. Who isn't? The white triangle means that I will fuck you and never call, but I'll tell everyone you give good head, because I am a generous lover.